There are some totally overused phrases that you should stop saying.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Okay, so the other day, Link and I, we were in a conversation. We have lots of conversations. And you said, let's step back and get the 5,000 foot view of this. And I said, you know what, you say that a lot, because you do say that a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been meaning to tell you this, I don't think you're saying that right.
And then you started Googling immediately.
Right, and I found out that the actual phrase is the 30,000 foot view, but people say everything from 5,000 foot view, 1,000 foot view to 100,000 foot view.
10,000 foot, well, I use all of them depending on how far out I wanna go.
You always say 5,000 foot view, just point of reference.
That's where I wanna take you.
But the thing that I also thought about is the fact that you say a lot of these kind of like businessy phrases, and I think it stems from your time at IBM, right?
Business catchphrase type stuff.
Right, and a lot of people use these. They're not just business phrases, people use them in everyday conversation. I think they're overused. You know, I talk to you a lot, you use these phrases a lot. I think it's time to update them for you, just so I can be more entertained when I talk to you, but
I'm
also
game.
the people. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go through these old phrases. I'm gonna give you the new phrases, you could try them on for size and see what you think. You be the judge.
And this is an opportunity for you to learn from my mistakes. I'm fine with that.
Okay, so this first one, the 30,000 foot view that you've been saying incorrectly, of course, that means to kind of get the big picture, to step back and think about the big picture. Okay. I think this is bad. It's, you sound high and mighty. Let me stand up here and get the 30,000 foot view of you peons trying to figure this out. I just think it's got kind of a high and mighty kind of thing.
Okay.
I think we need something more relatable. The new suggested phrase is, look at the Jumbotron. Like, hey, I think we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Hey, just step back and look at the Jumbotron. Can you try it?
Well, it's a big picture, but it's usually a close-up of somebody. That's what okay. Hey, why don't we step back and look at the Jumbotron?
I like the hand
If the Jumbotron has a wide shot in it.
It can have a wide shot.
Like from a plane?
We can work on that.
From a plane?
It can be whatever shot you want, buddy. Buddy?
I think it's, let's look out of the plane. But go ahead.
Okay. When somebody wants you to think about something from a different perspective, they want you to quit, they want you to come up with something unexpected.
Think outside of the box.
Right.
I say this one a lot.
You say it a lot. And I think that just the very use of the term box is restrictive.
I don't feel good about myself when I'm saying it.
Yeah, think outside the box, what? People are using it
Who is this box? Where is this box?
I don't see a box when I look at my head.
Right.
So new phrase is, open your brain windows.
Plural. Windows.
Open your brain windows.
Hey guys, let's not get bogged down here. Let's open a few brain windows.
Well, that was okay. I was kind of thinking like, you guys are getting, you guys are limiting yourselves. You gotta open your brain windows. You could say open some brain windows. You could say it that way.
And that's what I said. I felt better about that.
All right, I hear this one all the time. Somebody wants you to give all the possible effort that you have. They want you to
balls to the wall.
Well, you say that a lot of times. I'm using slightly more appropriate. They want you to give
gusto. 110%.
110%. I'm gonna give 100 every time I go out on the field. I give 110%, partner.
That's not physically possible.
Listen. Americans are already horrible at math. We're like last in the world at math. We don't need to be reinforcing that by saying things like 110%, which can't even happen. You can only give 100%.
I recognize that.
If you say give 100%, it doesn't sound big enough, right? So the new thing is, when you want somebody to give a lot of effort, you say, make yourself vomit. Because you know how it is.
When I would be like soccer practice in high school, when I'd really sprint
anything
hard.
that you do hard enough, you can do it to the point of actually losing your lunch.
Let's go to the vomit zone.
No, make yourself vomit. Try it in a sentence, man. Like you're motivating a group of T-ballers.
Hey guys, you can do this, but you're gonna have to make yourself vomit.
Yeah, see, look how they're responding. Look at him. Billy's like ready to. You don't like it?
It's a mixed message.
Okay, somebody wants to give you their opinion, but they don't really want to change the course of conversation. They just want to throw their opinion into the mix. They want
my 2 cents.
They want to give you their 2 cents.
This is just my 2 cents.
2 cents is worthless. I mean, we're trying to get rid of the penny anyway. I mean, so it's like saying, by default, my opinion is worthless. Here, I'm just gonna throw it to you.
Why say it at all?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about your 2 cents. What am I gonna do with 2 cents? Except like make correct change for somebody at a convenience store.
Well, that's the $64 question.
New phrase. My Bitcoin. Hey, I don't mean to mess you up here, but I'm just gonna offer my Bitcoin. And then everybody's like,
But then people are gonna be like, oh, I mean, are you gonna email me some of this Bitcoin?
no,
they're gonna think literally.
when it becomes a phrase,
Right.
it takes care of itself. You like that one? Try it.
I don't want to derail you, but just my Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm listening.
It's a little bit.
I'm like, Bitcoin?
It's a little bit.
How about this? When you want to blame somebody, you get accused of something, and then you push somebody out there. You blame them so you don't get the blame. You're giving the blame to somebody else. A lot of times they don't know about it.
You blame them. You
throw them
under the bus.
Throw them under the bus.
Thanks for the hint on that.
Okay,
one.
now.
Thanks for that little Bitcoin.
When somebody betrays you, this is a big deal, right? Throwing somebody under the bus. That's not. We can get a lot more. We can get a lot more heinous.
Well, what? Yeah, really?
Oh yeah. For instance.
I mean, where did this originate?
Oh,
first of
I
all?
don't know. Old phrase. It's gonna go away now. Though.
Who would throw somebody under a bus?
Well, it gets worse. Old phrase is throw under the bus. New phrase is pushed into a giant tank of water filled with mutated sharks that have been genetically fused with alligators to create monster shalligators with razor blades implanted in their jaws for teeth and eat anything near them with incredibly slowly and painfully.
You had to take 2 breaths in the middle of that.
I even added a with in there that wasn't even supposed to be there. Can you use that in a sentence? Try that on for size.
Your catchphrase is questionable when you've got to suck air twice to get it out.
But think about what kind of point that would make.
Hey, listen, Rhonda usually does a great job, and I don't mean to throw her into the tank filled with poisonous mutated sharks that have been genetically
fused with alligators
creating a monster shalligator
with razor blade implanted into their teeth.
Razor blade implanted into their teeth.
Eat anything near them. Incredibly slowly and painfully.
Slowly and painfully.
What? Rhonda? Was it Rhonda?
But she needs to be fired.
Yeah, she does. I like that one. Okay, old phrase, when you want to give somebody some information, but you don't really, it's inconsequential information, or you just want them to know they don't have to take any action. You're like,
Bitcoin, we've already done this one.
For your
information. FYI?
FYI.
I use that in emails a lot.
Yeah. FYI, you should stop using that. FYI. It doesn't make any sense. For your information, of course. If I'm telling you something, it's for your information. I don't even have a replacement.
Did you just say FYI, you should stop using
FYI? We should not use FYI, and there is no replacement. We should stop it because it doesn't make sense. If there's information that if I need to give you my Bitcoin, I should just give you my Bitcoin. I shouldn't have to tell you that I'm giving you information. Of course, information is coming your way if I'm giving you information. Drop it all together, no replacement. Okay. Okay.
Did you just sneeze, cough, or almost give me the answer?
You want to get going on something. You don't need to work out all the details. You want to get going really, really quickly, immediately. You want to get started. You want
to get to the quick of it.
You want to hit
the ball.
Hit the
ground running.
Hit the ground running. You say this all the time. It sounds like you're throwing somebody out of a car. This is a horrible analogy. Hit the ground running? What, so they can die from some laceration on their face?
Well, no, they hit running. They run. They're running.
The new phrase to get people motivated is straddle the rocket.
Straddle the rocket? But
use it in a sentence, man.
Hey guys, listen. We all know why we're here. Let's just straddle the freaking rocket, light the fuse, aim high.
No, just straddle the rocket.
I'm
gonna need you guys to straddle the rocket on this one. And lastly, you want somebody to get motivated to do something. They're kind of underperforming, and you want to get them going, and you want to. I'm gonna
bend you over the barrel.
I'm gonna light a
match. I'm gonna light a match under your.
I'm gonna light a fire under.
I'm gonna light a fire under you with a match.
Yeah.
I never say that one, obviously.
Yeah, you do. You say that. We need to light a fire under that guy. You talk about these guys right here. You say that. I don't like this because I don't like to threaten people with medieval type torture techniques to get them to do things. I want to make it positive, not negative. So the new replacement phrase is promise him or her cake. Try it in a sentence.
Hey kids, I'm gonna promise you some cake if you do this. That doesn't work, does it? That's like a bribe.
It would be
I forgot the context.
It'd be like, hey, listen, Eddie.
Let's promise that kid some cake.
We need to promise Eddie some cake. So.
Right, but I'm not talking to Eddie or the cake. Or the kids.
I think we need to have like an offline conversation about this. That's another one. I'm not going to use that one. Okay, what do you think of my phrases? I think they're better than the originals, and I would like you to stop using the old ones and start using the new ones. And I'm talking to you and to you.
I'm willing to do that. Thanks for your help. Also, support the show by signing up for a hassle-free mobile phone experience. It's different than a mobile home experience. It's at Ting. Go to RhettandLink.Ting.com. Come on, say it.
RhettandLink.Ting.com. Get a $25 credit.
Off. You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Millie from Toronto, Canada, and it's time to spin the Wheel of Mythicality.
If you like little horses, well, we show a picture of those every Monday on Instagram.
We also do other things on Instagram, too. So
yeah, we do.
Even if you don't like miniature horses like me,
it's Monday, so I just wanted to tell you about those.
About them. Also, click through to Good Mythical More, where we share some more annoying phrases that you shouldn't say. Don't miss it. It's important.
Link gives Rhett a tour of the set.
Oh, well, Rhett, thank you for showing up today. Your name is Rhett, right? You're the one who made the appointment for the tour?
Yep.
Well, let's start right, as you can see, here's a wheel, but this is later in the tour. Okay. Let's start over here first, and then if you come this way, look to your left, stop, look to your left, there's a boulder of mythical stuff.
Oh,
okay,
wow,
move it, and a globe, and then if you look to your left,
can I sit here?
No, don't sit, oh! There's a couch, and then if you look over here, and there's a recording device, and don't touch anything,
I want to turn it.
Okay, come this way, Here's some guitars, don't touch the guitars, on your left, there you go, and now $25 for the tour.
I didn't even get to sit or touch anything.
It's really a 2-cent tour, but I'll take Bitcoin. Don't touch anything. Don't look at anything else for an additional charge.
Is there a Jumbotron?
There was a kid in our elementary school who literally got run over by a bus. I mean, but no one in our school said that.
It was so hot, he sank down into the
asphalt. It ran over his head.